Oh my gosh, we're live. Oh my goodness. Hello. Happy Monday. It is Mindful Monday. And I'm Jill, your certified hypnosis. Very funny, I know. And I'm coming at you from the co-working space today in my little queen chair in a cozy corner of the world in Southwest Florida. I'm happy to be here. Let me try that again. I'm happy to be here with you today. If you don't know me, I am a certified hypnotherapist, a clinical hypnotherapist, and I serve my community here in Southwest Florida, but also all over the place. I have clients all over the world at this point, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I love the work that I do. I think subconscious work is profound and powerful work. I think it's a big calling of mine to give you access to this and understand this so that you can explore this for yourself and get to know yourself in a really beautiful and intimate way. A little bit about me. I've been a hypnotherapist for the past 3 years, and I've been here at Ritual Space for 2, which is incredible. We have such a great community here, and bringing more of it online to you wherever you are, whether you're in Southwest Florida or anywhere, you can connect with us here at Ritual Wellness Space. We are a collective of restorative wellness practitioners devoted to supporting people come back to their calm, to come back home to themselves, and to build from there, make empowered choices for yourself. And I'm excited to bring you this guided meditation journey. Every other Monday at 7:15, I'm going to come on here live out of the wellness space to bring you a guided meditation, a guided hypnosis journey. Meditation and hypnosis are very similar. Often they go hand in hand, but I think it's important to talk about the difference between meditation and hypnosis. Before we get started, meditation is the practice of observing your thoughts, observing your emotions, observing the sensations in your body, and having that mindful moment. And you can do that. You can close your eyes. You can do that on a walk. You can do that laying in your bed. You can do that really at any time. And I think there's a lot of people that have a hard time or claim they have a hard time observing their thoughts. When in fact you are observing it, but if the point is to be in a state of calm when you're observing your thoughts, that's when hypnosis can be a really powerful tool. Hypnosis follows a series of steps that you can do in your mind to help you walk you through and deepening that meditative state. Hypnosis is meant to bring you into that alpha, theta brainwave level of consciousness. And it feels like a really deep, relaxed state. I think it is a hyper awareness, really, that it allows you to be in while being simultaneously fully physically, emotionally calm and relaxed. It also allows you to be that powerful observer of your thoughts. But when we are in that alpha theta state that hypnosis helps us to achieve, we can make some pretty powerful realizations about our experience and create new pathways, new perspectives, new ways of thinking. So for a lot of my clients who are working through limiting beliefs, wanting to change habits that no longer serve them, to break free from fear, to sleep better, all these things that our minds can exacerbate for us. Hypnosis allows us to create that mind-body connection, connect to calm, and allow us to drop into a space of a greater consciousness so that we can make empowered choices for ourselves and to choose how we feel. And I think that's like a really controversial thing to say sometimes. At least that's how I felt when I was first learning and in school for hypnosis, for hypnotherapy. I remember a professor telling me that, and I was just like, that feels like it's a limited approach. But I've realized and I practice and preach this today, you can absolutely choose how you feel. You can absolutely change the way you perceive something so that you can cultivate a greater feeling for yourself that's in alignment with your goals and how you actually want to feel and experience your life. And it can be really profound to see that shift and change that you experience in how you feel and how you perceive reality and how you create reality when you do practices like this, like hypnosis and meditation. And so I'm excited that you're here. I've personally been on a 30-day self-hypnosis challenge. And self-hypnosis is something that I demonstrate in sessions with my clients. I teach my clients how to do it so they can take the work that we're doing in session and bring it home and integrate it into their own mindfulness practices. And I would encourage anyone to do it. The reason that I started doing it was because I was noticing like overwhelming amounts of stress and being really impacted by it in a way where it's getting ahead of me. And I ebb and flow like everyone else. Even though I'm a hypnotherapist, I'm the one that needs to use my tools the most. I'm a hypnotherapist because I need one, okay? I know a lot, but also I have to practice what I preach. And it got to a point where I was like, I need to take this seriously. And if I'm going to teach this and ask other people to do this, then I need to be able to speak to this experience. So I'm doing 30 days of self-hypnosis. The ideal is to do it every day. It takes 5 to 10, 15 minutes if you're feeling funky, to do it. It doesn't have to take up a lot of time of your day, and it can really set the tone for feeling really good and focused and centered in your goals for the day. It can really help you move through challenging emotions, managing stress, moving through anxiety and big waves of emotion. It's really profound. Even just a simple daily practice that's 10 minutes. It's so loving and nurturing. And so I needed a little bit of that, my own medicine, you know what I mean? But things I was noticing, I wasn't eating. This is a stress response that I've noticed in myself over time. When I feel overwhelmed or feel like I don't have enough time, I will not eat. I just breeze past it. And that's no good. I was starting to feel like I wasn't getting any energy, like I didn't have any energy, and I was getting frustrated because I had all this stuff to do and I didn't have the energy or the bandwidth to do it. And I wasn't sleeping well. I was having a hard time falling asleep, or I'd wake up after falling asleep and having a hard time going back to sleep. And I was just going on this loop of really being challenged, really feeling depleted, really feeling scattered. And also just in this new chapter of business, there's so much more to do. There's so much more on my plate, and I love everything that I'm doing. And I was frustrated. I had this growing sense of frustration because I wasn't able to I didn't have the capacity to do all these things I wanted to do. And it caused this great loop. And of course, I put a lot of pressure on myself to get these things done, especially as an entrepreneur, someone who's self-employed, but it gets done. It has to get done. I'm the boss. It has to get done. And so I had to talk to myself and be like, listen, things have to change. We can't live like this. You need to come back to what's important. And I'm so glad I did. So I started this self-hypnosis 30-day challenge last Monday. And after 7 days of doing it consistently, some days I did it more than once. Some days I did it 2 or 3 times because it was needed. I'm really noticing subtle shifts. And I've been documenting this journey for myself with time. And I feel a lot more calm. I'm better able to notice when my mind is starting to race, and I take a deep breath. When I feel this like inner speed start to pick up, I notice that and I take a breath and I come back down and I say, okay, what is next on the list of things to do? I write everything down so I can check things off as I go and acknowledge the things that I'm accomplishing as I go. And that's been really helpful. Slowing the mind down and connecting with the breath and back in the body helps me stay focused. I'm hydrating more. I'm eating better. One of my goals is to be better at meal planning anyway. And so I've been improving in that. I've been waking up earlier so I don't feel like I have to rush in the morning. anyway, it's been really nice, and I'm proud of myself of this work of doing this, and even just devoting 10 minutes a day to sit. And there are some days where I can't do it myself, and I have to listen to a recording, whether one that I've created for myself or go on Insight Timer. And I just allow myself to listen and go to that place, connect to my calm, come back to what's important, and move from there. There's a great reconditioning that I'm participating in for myself, of unlearning the hustle and grind culture. It just doesn't work for me. It doesn't. And I've probably been on this journey of learning how to regulate my nervous system for the past 3 years. And knowing that it's taking me a long time to do it. It's taking me a long time to learn it and to hone it and to master it. I don't know if it's ever something you really stop learning, but for me, I've noticed this process. And 3-4 years ago, I was working. It was like a different life. I was working and living in Philadelphia. I worked for, in public education, and my job was really stressful. I loved it so much, but it really wore me down. And then when the pandemic hit, my stress levels were so bad that it started to manifest as physical symptoms. I was growing cysts under my skin in response to stress. Started to lose a little bit of hair, and just was chronically not well, getting sick all the time, and really just missing my joy for life. And this is what started this journey for me, is I had this moment when I was sitting alone in my apartment in Philly, if I make it through this, whatever is happening in the world outside this pandemic, if I live through this, I have to do things differently. I can't continue living like this. And so fast forward some time, and I moved to Florida to be closer to my family, and I started going to school for hypnotherapy. And it really changed my life, and it's a powerful tool. And it's something that we all should know how to do, in my opinion. So I want to help walk you through this process as well, and to teach you how to use this as a tool. Currently working on some resources to support you in your self-hypnosis journey and your mindfulness journey, whether you join me in session, join me here on live, or here in this space for a group hypnosis journey. However you can access it for yourself and however it can serve you, I want it to make it to you. So today we're going to do a guided session. And the requirements of doing this, if you're watching this, you please find yourself somewhere comfortable. Please don't listen to this while you're driving, operating heavy machinery. Preferably you are somewhere where you feel safe. You are somewhere, ideally home, or a place where you can have a private moment to yourself and truly relax. So take a moment to get yourself settled, prop up some pillows. If you do it in bed, that's great. Just know you might fall asleep, because we associate our bed with sleep. And if that's what you need, that's great. I hope you find that comfort and calm exactly as you need it. But definitely set yourself up for success here. I'm going to set myself up for success here, which I probably should have done before I went live. But here we are, doing it on the fly, honey. So I prepared, can you believe? Prepared a session for us today. And this one really goes out to all of my overachievers, my boss babes, moms, entrepreneurs, anyone, just anyone, honestly, who could use some help focusing and finding balance in their everyday life. This is something that I am cultivating and working on. This is actually the script I use for myself today in my own hypnosis, self-hypnosis practice. And so I hope you enjoy it. But first and foremost, find yourself in that comfortable spot, we're going to begin. Get yourself settled. I want you to take a slow, deep breath in. And let it out gently. And allow your body to find a comfortable position. Adjust the shoulders and the neck. Get any little wiggles out that you need to, moving the wrists and the ankles, stretching the legs, whatever you gotta do. Any last stretch before you settle in. And as you're settled, I want you to close your eyes and notice your breath, just as it is. Breathe in. Notice the temperature of your breath on your nose as it enters your nostrils, and notice where it fills the space within. Are you breathing all the way into your belly? Are you breathing into your chest? Just observe. And with the exhale, however you need to, let go of that tension, any tension from the day, any stress, worry, overthinking. You overthink? Never. Never. Just breathe it in. And exhale and feel your shoulders drop. Your jaw loosening, your hands softening. And as you settle into your breath and you feel this cycle of breath moving in through your nose, perhaps you even feel it moving down the back of your throat, through the chest and down into the belly. Trace it back out. The warm breath as it leaves the belly, through the chest, out through the throat and the nose. And as you breathe, imagine this warm golden light above your head. See if you can imagine or perceive this beautiful golden light in the space between the top of your head and the ceiling. And as the light begins to flow down, it moves in cadence with your breath, and it relaxes every muscle it touches, starting at the scalp. As you breathe, you feel it move, maybe even through your hair, over the sides of your forehead and over your eyes, allowing all of the micro muscles in the eyes, around the eyes, to relax. The space between your eyebrows relaxes. And as you breathe, that light flows down past the jaw, down the neck, allowing those little muscles in the jaw and the neck to relax and let go, releasing any worry or overthinking or to-dos that you have. Right now, it's all about you. And as you breathe in and exhale, that light moves down past the shoulders, washing away any tension. It moves down into your chest and into your stomach, softening and soothing, all the way down through your legs, into your feet, grounding you deeply. With every breath, your body becomes heavier. You may notice more calm and more at ease. You're entering a beautiful, calm state of mind where your thoughts are gentle, your emotions are steady, and your focus is sharp. And as you breathe and feel that energy move down, all the way down to your feet, and you start to feel and experience that great relaxing energy, that great calming energy move all the way from the top of your head down to the bottoms of your feet. You're going to go into a deep sleep. Each and every time I suggest deep sleep to you for the purpose of hypnosis, and with your permission, you will go into this deep relaxed state quickly, calmly, or deeply to this depth, or even deeper. I want you to imagine in your mind that you're standing on top of a beautiful staircase. And perhaps this is a staircase you've seen before in your life or one you're creating in your own mind. Allow it to be glorious, this staircase, because the staircase leads to a peaceful, focused state of mind. So in a moment, you will walk down these steps, counting from 20 to 1. And with each number, you go deeper and deeper into calm focus. And as we walk down the steps, you'll be able to see in your mind or feel yourself connected to that beautiful energy within yourself, this clarity and calm that comes with focus and balance. You will feel balanced with each step you take, starting at 20. Each step taking you more and more into this feeling of remembering what it feels like to be focused and calm and sure at 19. 18, even deeper into this feeling. 17, you may notice your shoulders slide down, farther down your back, exposing your chest, proud chest, as you feel more and more connected to this sense of confident focus at 18, 17, 16, even deeper, even more connected to this feeling of calm, confidence, and focus at 15, 14, even deeper, 13, one step in front of the other at 12, feeling grounded, 11, 10, calmer now. Your mind is quieting and focusing on the steps in front of you at 8, deeper still, feeling safe and supported. 7, a wave of focus washes over you. 6, deeper relaxed, deeply calm. 5, almost to the bottom of the stairs, your breath is slow and easy. 4, your mind is clear and open. 3, even deeper, letting go of all outside noise at 2, almost at the bottom now, feeling centered and strong in 1. You step onto the bottom floor, calm, focused, and fully present, and 0. Go into a deep sleep. Each and every time I suggest deep sleep to you for the purpose of hypnosis, and with your permission, you will go into this deep, relaxed state, quickly, calmly, and deeply to this depth or even deeper. Here is this calm state. In this calm state, you know you are safe. You know that you're capable of doing what matters most, one step at a time. Imagine yourself working on your most important project, calm, steady, and focused. You see yourself taking action with clarity. You notice how good it feels to check something off your to-do list, to move forward even in small ways. You're free from the weight of other people's expectations. It's very important that you prioritize your needs with love and respect. So when you go into this focus flow state, it is for you. You nourish your body with healthy food. You rest when you need to. You work with focus and joy when it's time to work. Your energy is wisely budgeted. You've nourished yourself. You've prepared yourself, your mind and your energy, your body to step into your focused workflow, and you'll know when it's time to take a break. You'll know when you've completed it with excellence. You trust that money is on its way to you and that every step you take opens the door for more abundance. You're more motivated, but not rushed. You're focused, but not pressured. You're balanced, calm, capable, and moving forward. Think of a major project you're working on right now, the biggest priority on your list, or maybe it's that passion project you want to get started, something you've maybe had a hard time getting off the ground. Imagine yourself now doing it. You start tomorrow. You start when you feel inspired. But know that you'll start soon. And you'll know it's time to start because you're already in this focused, calm energy, confident in what you're creating and knowing that it has value. And because you are showing up in integrity with what you are creating, you are calm, centered, and focused and well taken care of. All of that energy goes into the project that you are working on and creating, and know that it will only yield the best results. And that's because your mind, your body, and the intention is flowing strongly toward the direction of this project, of all that you are hoping and wanting and starting to create. Repeat silently in your mind, I'm calm. I am focused. I'm creating my future step by step. I'm worthy of success, rest, and support. I trust my timing. I take care of me. In a moment, but not just yet, I'm going to count you out of hypnosis from 1 to 5. At 5, you'll open your eyes, feeling clear, focused, and ready to take action with a calm and balanced mind. At 1, we lock in that information, feeling the most relaxed we have all evening. And 2, bringing back a deep sense of focus, slowly returning at 3, feeling more energized. 4, taking a deep breath in, and 5, eyes open, feeling grounded, clear, and ready. Take your time coming back from this state, taking back this energy of calm and balance and focus. And just notice that shift already. Just notice the shift already. Maybe you feel inclined to write down things that came up for you. Some more action steps became clear to you. And now you can make those clearer and confident actions from a place of calm, clarity, and focus. And I hope this supported you. I hope this, if anything, made you feel calm and relaxed so that you know that you can connect to this state at any time you put your mind to it. It's a choice. And so for you to show up today and make the choice to log on, join me all the way to now, to the end, you're doing the work. And that is a beautiful thing. And I hope it continues to serve you. Keep me posted on your focus and your calm and clarity and how this is supporting you. You can find me at becominghomehypnosis.com. My name is Jill. I am your certified hypnosis. And I have both in-person and virtual sessions available now. If you've ever been interested in trying hypnosis, you have some goals that you want to work toward. You want to manage your stress and anxiety. You are a new mom looking to try hypnobirthing. That's a new program that I'm offering, and I love it so much. I want to do it every day. So it's truly a beautiful, beautiful thing. No matter if you are a new mom preparing to have your first child, your second, or you're not interested in being an actual mom, but you want to give birth to some pretty powerful goals, projects, businesses, let's chat. If you are starting a business, if you're wanting to expand or grow your business, I offer aligned business consulting sessions as well that include both hypnosis and just consulting. No hypnosis if that's not your thing, but we are using the same tools to make sure that you're feeling aligned and in integrity with yourself and your business. We are creating abundant businesses from a place of calm, clear focus and balance. We run our business. It's not the other way around. So if you're feeling stress around that, this is also a resource for you. I'm here for you. Every other Monday from the wellness space for Mindful Monday, but you can also catch us every Wednesday at 7. We go live on our podcast here on YouTube, and I'm gathered. I'm joined by other amazing people in that space as well. If you're local or visiting or want to come visit us, we're here in Southwest Florida, doing pretty amazing things. Otherwise, if you don't see us soon, I'll see you here next time. Have a wonderful Monday. I'll stop rambling and go enjoy your evening. Sleep so well. And I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye.